Coming to you live from a junk room someplace west of Tatooine, it's not necessarily Star Wars news, with your host, the Junkman.
Good evening, everyone. It's the Junkman back again with not necessary Star Wars news, where we give you the best of Star Wars news of the week, but not just Star Wars news, pop culture news, toy news, and whatever news we feel like reporting. Let's get to it. Top story of the day. Disney CEO Bob Iger has said that Star Wars movies are still being made. However, they will slow down. How much will they slow down? About 32%. That's it. That's kind of stupid jokes we're doing this week. Andy Serkis has canceled an appearance at an upcoming con in Philadelphia. So, as you know, the internet blew this up to mean Snoke's back in episode 9. Four titles for the upcoming Star Wars Resistance has been released, and those four titles are The Recruiter, The Triple Dark, Fuel for the Fire, and Wicked's Colon Surgery. I can't wait for that one for sure. Actor Ethan Hawke says that he would love to play a Wookiee in an upcoming Star Wars movie. In related news, Family Ties actor Scott Valentine says, "Hey, I'll do anything you want. Just give me a part in Star Wars." Spoiler alert, another character from Rogue One is about to die. This guy. I don't know his name, but apparently he's going to die soon in an upcoming comic book. I think they're going to kill everyone in Rogue One eventually. No, these jokes are horrible. A leak from the set of Episode 9 reports that a traitor may be inside the First Order. Oh, wait a second. Every week. Voodoo Movies has surveyed over 2,000 people to find out what the best movie trilogy of all times was. Sadly, no, it's not Star Wars, but the winner was the Indiana Jones trilogy. So I can't really complain because it is a good trilogy. But what was voted as the worst movie trilogy of all times? Well, I think you can guess it. Star Wars Police Academy. A trailer for the upcoming Marvel superhero film Captain Marvel has been released. And man, does it look like every other Marvel movie that's ever been released. Same old shit. Funko announced that they were releasing action figures based on Married with Children. And now kids will be able to play with Al, Peggy, Bud, and Kelly. Sorry, fans of Seven, there's no Seven action figure. Anybody remember Seven? That joke right there is just for the small group that hung around. Remember, that was the worst throw. Seven. Remember Seven? Mattel Toys has released images of the upcoming Aquaman riding a robot shark action figure. Let me say that again. Aquaman's gonna ride a robot shark. A robot shark. And I bet it's going to be some horrible looking CGI. Aquaman riding a robot shark. Come on, DC. And in other trailer news, a trailer for the upcoming sequel to Mary Poppins has been released. And here's an exclusive look at my reaction to the trailer.
I honestly can't remember why we kept most of this stuff to begin with.
Don't you remember that kite? We used to love flying that with Mother and Father.
Those days are long behind me.
Hope you enjoyed that. Never even saw Mary Poppins 1, so I really don't care anything about a Mary Poppins sequel.
And now it's time for the Junkman to answer viewer mail.
Today's fan mail comes from Larry Tate of Westport, Connecticut. And he writes, "Dear Junkman, I just got done playing the excellent game Star Wars Battlefront. And it got me to thinking, what would the Junkman think was the best Star Wars video game of all times? Well, Larry, that's a good question, and it really got me thinking because there's a lot of good games out there. I mean, you had the original movie games from back in the 80s, and I really love the Star Wars Lego games. And I even enjoyed the Atari game back in the late 70s. Yes, there's always been a lot of great Star Wars games. But what is the best? Well, I think any of you that played it can agree that the best video game of Star Wars has to be Nintendo 64 Jar Jar's Midichlorian Collector. It's a really good game. Check it out. It's kind of like Dr. Mario, but it's Jar Jar Binks collecting midichlorian.
No, Rachel, you've come back.
That's out there. That's can't even explain that one.
This has been Answers to Viewer Mail. Please send your questions to Junkman Answers, P.O. Box 2520, Maple Plain, Minnesota 55248, and please, no emails or faxes.
Well, sadly, that's about does it for the news of the week. As my grandma used to tell my grandpa, I'd rather give you a little bit of something than nothing at all. And I want to thank you for watching, and don't forget to support this channel. Just head over to Patreon, the link's in the description below, or buy some shirts over at StarWarsJunk.net. And as always, click subscribe and that bell so you won't miss any of these great videos. Until next week, this is Marjorie Lee with Kisby!
And that's what happened this week in Star Wars. Join us next Friday for more news from a junk room far, far away.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.